Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be makeup products I don't buy anymore. This is a video that I have seen around for a while. I think the first person I saw do it was Jacqueline Lovine a few years ago, but most recently I saw that Andrea Mattiano did this video and Kelly Gooch and a few other people as well. Some of them did focus more on beauty products in general, but I am going to talk about just makeup. The whole point of this video is I want to figure out the products that work for me, that I enjoy, and that I will use often. That is something I'm just trying to avoid, is buying something that I'm going to use once or twice a year, because I want to get good use out of my makeup collection. And I recently did a makeup declutter where I talked about some expired lip products, and makeup does expire and I want to remember that, especially the liquid and cream products. So I'm trying to only buy things that I'm going to get good use out of. Please let us know what type of products you have stopped purchasing, and let's get into this video. The first thing is a bit of a generalization, but that is just impulse purchases in general. I don't want to buy anything unless I've read multiple reviews, watched YouTube videos, or read blog posts or whatever about it. I just don't want to make impulse purchases because that is where I end up with a lot of makeup regrets. Now let's get into some more specific type products. And as I mentioned, just in general, liquid and cream products, I just don't want to buy a lot of because they go bad. And one example is cream blush. This is one by ColourPop that I actually do really enjoy this, but I don't use this that often. And I recently got rid of one of my cream blushes and I have one other one. So now I'm down to 2 cream blushes. I like them, but again, this is not an everyday thing. 90% of the time, I just use a powder blush. Therefore, I'll never finish this and I don't need to buy anymore. Next up is blush palettes. I've just realized I don't reach for my blush palettes that much. This is one by Tarte. This is the Blush Bliss palette, and I'm actually wearing this today. I'm wearing this color right here, and I like this. I really do like this product, and I've been really kind of forcing myself to reach for it because for some reason the blush palettes, I don't know, it's more easy to just grab a single blush, which sounds silly, I know, and plus, did I really need all of these colors? Definitely not. I'm sure I have similar shades in my single blush collection, therefore, blush in general, I really shouldn't buy, but if I'm going to buy one, I just want to buy one in a single pan, a color I know that I will like and use. This is it's just way too much to buy at once. I will say, as far as other face palettes, I do enjoy face palettes that have a combo of things in them, like maybe a highlighter and a blush and something else, if they will all work for me and if they are all colors I like. Because I think we all know one of the biggest downfalls of face palettes is there may be a color in there that is either too light for you, too dark for you, or you just don't like it. Therefore, I'm also trying to be very picky about face palettes in general, but out of all my face palettes, the blush palettes are the ones that get the least use. The next category is something I've actually done really well with for quite some time, and that is colored eyeliner. I have been down to just one black pencil eyeliner and one black liquid eyeliner for some time in my collection. This is all I need and use. I use black eyeliner every day and I love it because I feel like it really enhances my lash line, and colored eyeliners, I just never reached for them. And I used to own quite a few of them. And the pencil ones, to me, for me, it seems pointless because I can just smudge out eyeshadow on my lower lash line. And for a while, I bought some colorful liquid eyeliners and it just didn't look right on my eyes. A realization I've had is that my eyes are a bit uneven. So I actually draw my liquid eyeliner in a way to make my eyes look more even. And when I tried that with a bright color, I remember I had purchased a blue liquid eyeliner and it actually enhanced the fact that my eyes were uneven, whereas a black blends in with my eyelashes. So I don't know. It looks super cool when other people do looks with fun, colorful eyeliner, but it's just not for me. And that's the thing. I want to be realistic for my preferences and my taste. And this is all I need. Here's another fantasy self type product. False eyelashes. There was a while there where I was buying false eyelashes and I would try to wear them, not very often. Whenever I did, I felt like it didn't look good on me. My eyes are not that big, so false eyelashes just looked really overwhelming and they just looked super fake on me. I don't know. I don't think it looked that great, honestly. It looks amazing when other people wear them, but again, you also have to be very good at applying them because if you can see that gap there, it's so obvious. I didn't really buy these. I got these in my Beautylish Lucky Bag in January, and they've been sitting here ever since, and I have not used them. I keep thinking, well, maybe one day I'll use them, but I don't even own lash glue anymore. It's just false eyelashes, they're not for me, and I know a lot of people like to wear them for special occasions and things like that. Even on my wedding, I did not wear false eyelashes. I wanted to, you know, look like myself, and 3 to 4 coats of mascara really, for me, does the trick, even for like special occasion type things. So yeah, fake eyelashes, again, not my kind of thing. Here's something else that I did talk about in that recent declutter, and that is bold lipsticks. Most days, I wear either brownie nudes or pinky nudes. Today I'm wearing a brown. It is rare for me to be wearing like a bright purple or a bright red. If I'm going to wear color, I do like the red oranges actually quite a bit. I like this one a lot. This is, what is this called? Chimichanga by ColourPop. But I have like 3 to 4 bright reds. I'm never gonna finish them. I mean, it takes a very long time to finish a liquid lipstick or any kind of lipstick in general. Trust me, I know. I think last year I finished 2 to 3, and I own 30 lipsticks. And recently, like I said in that declutter, I found some lip products that had gone bad. And yeah, again, liquid and cream products, they go bad. So if I have a liquid or cream product I only use once or twice a year, it is going to expire long before I could even get halfway through it. Therefore, the bold colors, I'm just done. I know that more of the ones I have will expire, unfortunately, but I want to use them, you know, as much as possible. But most days I prefer neutral shades. I just do. It's so much easier. You don't have to worry about it like smearing around and all of that. So lip products in general, I need to not buy for a very long time. The next category is these like little pot single eyeshadows. I just don't reach for these. I used to have a ton, and I used to have a ton of these ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and these dry out. Again, these are more of a cream product. Even the powder ones though, I just didn't reach for them all that much. I have this one and one by Bobbi Brown left, and that is it. I am a palette person. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy. It's part of the experience of opening the palette and the packaging, in addition to, of course, the color story and all of that. That's just my preference. These single eyeshadows, I rarely use them. So unfortunately, I'm worried that this is going to dry up as well at some point, but it is what it is, and I'm just trying not to buy anymore. Then we have the Stila glitters, and I loved these products for a long time, and it is a product I do like it. It's beautiful. You know, they're gorgeous glittery shades. This one is empty. I pulled this out of my year-long empties. They're an extra step, and just in general, again, it's like those single eyeshadows or like shadow sticks, not something I reach for a lot. And also these dry out very quickly. They are expensive as well. A full size is $24, therefore it's just an extra step. And I'm not wearing glitter on an everyday basis. I'm really not. And if I want that glittery effect, I have quite a few palettes that have beautiful glittery sparkly shades. For example, like my Pat McGrath palette and some of my ColourPop palettes, those have some beautiful sparkly shades. I just don't need a separate product for that. It's just not necessary, and honestly, it's extra money that I really don't need to be spending. The last category is one that it took me a while to figure out that this was not the right product for me, and that was illuminating primers. This is empty as well. This is the one from CoverGirl, and for a long time, I was regularly using illuminating primers. Now, I will say there's a difference between illuminating and hydrating. I actually do enjoy hydrating primers, and then I like to put a pore filling primer in my large pore areas. I have combination skin and I have large pores, so the hydrating ones are nice as long as I combine them with pore filling. But these that have illumination, which are basically like a watered down liquid highlighter, these don't flatter my skin type. They make my lines look bigger, they make my pores look larger. It's not the right product for my skin type. I think these are definitely more suited for people with maybe younger skin or without large pores or drier skin than I have. This just is not the right product for me, and it took me many years to figure this out, which is kind of sad because for years and years I would buy and use these illuminating type primers, and I finally realized that when I stopped using them and just stuck with either the hydrating and the pore filling, my makeup looked so much better regardless of the foundation that I was wearing. So that is a really huge key in this, is to kind of figure out what works for you, in addition to preferences. You know, some things unfortunately are not going to be flattering on everybody's, you know, skin type, skin tone, eye color, all that. You know, so I think the key is figuring out what works for you. And I'm really trying to do that. I'm really trying not to buy these silly products that maybe I'll wear once or twice a year, because honestly, it's a waste, and I really don't want to do that. Alrighty, that is it for this video. These are makeup products I do not buy anymore, and I really shouldn't in the future, because again, I just don't reach for them, or maybe they just don't work that great for me. So please let us know what your products that you don't buy anymore are, because I am very curious. Everybody, again, everyone's skin preferences, all of that is very, very different, which is definitely the fun of makeup, but I don't want to waste a bunch of money on things that are going to sit around collecting dust in my collection. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.